Hello, and welcome to episode 6 of my Empyrion Galactic Survival tutorial Let's Play series. This episode will be on starting a farm. As you can see, I have started to build my base. When you do, drones will start to attack in waves. The first wave had one drone, the second wave had two drones. Providing you have an assault rifle, they will be easy to deal with. Now the next thing, so you can see I started off from that square on the ground in the last episode, and I've basically just built up around that, going up. Now there's certain things that you're going to need to learn from this point forwards, heading towards your farm. The first thing is you're going to need to learn lifts, the elevator block. So if you go into your tech tree, and let's see, where was it located? Here it is. So under base, you'll see there's elevator block. That is a block you definitely will need. There are certain things you're going to need, in my opinion. Okay, one is the elevator block, which will allow you to place them down so you've got lifts, and I'll show you how they work in a second. There are some other important recipes as well. You're going to need lights, you're going to need to learn the tier 2 drill when you reach level 10, you're going to need a fridge, and you're going to need to learn plant grow lights. Learn all these things. You'll be running out of food often, so getting a farm up and running is crucial. From the farm you can grow food and healing components. So over here you'll see the plant grow light. That's something we need to learn. The fridge, that's another thing you're going to need to learn. Okay, let's see. Hangar doors we'll get to. I'm not touching any of that yet. I'm just staying on what's important to get our farm up and running. Let's have a look in miscellaneous. Cargo box, make sure you learn that so you can make one to store all your extra stuff that you're going to be getting. Under tools, make sure as soon as you reach level 10, which I have, learn the tier 2 drill. It is 1,000 times better than the other drill, so let's unlock that. Okay, so let's take a look at the lifts then. Let's disassemble it. So bring up the multi-tool, right click, and we're going to use disassemble because that returns intact blocks for our own structures. Okay, so I'll click and destroy it, and I'll destroy that one and that one. Okay, so the way lifts work is if you press the C key you go down, if you press the space bar you go up. So if we look in my pocket you'll see that I've got my elevator blocks back by using the disassemble. So what I'm going to do now is just place them back. So when you've created a load of elevator blocks, just click on this square where you want to place them. So I want to place one there, one at the top, and if I come down a bit by pressing the C key, one there. That now is allowing me to go from the top floor all the way down. There's my floor with the level with the water. Notice I put lights everywhere. This game's unforgiving with darkness. You won't be able to see a thing. That's why I had to do all of this. Then we have this floor. This is the second floor underground. I've put down here the parts that you need to place for the base quest. You know, like the tracker gives us tasks to do. So let's bring that up, the PDA. And in here it's so if I run through this, building a base, so you need to place the starter block, which I did. Then the next step is you need to place the generator, fuel tank, large constructor, and activate the base. The way you activate your base is you press the Y key. The Y key turns your base on and off by pressing Y. Okay, so make sure to always keep checking your fuel tanks to make sure they're full up with fuel, otherwise your base is going to go dark and you won't be able to see a thing. So these are the 3 items it wanted me to place looking back at the PDA. So that was done. Next it goes to equipping your base. Okay, so that's putting down the ammo box and a turret, but we're going to focus on the farm for now. So let's go to the large constructor and grab everything that I'm going to need. Now the important crops to start with are space durians, excuse me, pumpkins, space durians, and is it tomatoes? Durian I need. Let's see, I think it's tomatoes. Okay, also some things that you need to make. Food processor, there's a cargo box, and I want to make a fridge. You're going to need a fridge, otherwise your food keeps going off. If you have a fridge, when you place your food, your meat, anything that perishes in the fridge, it stops it from perishing. So very important to have a fridge. See, my food is nearly gone, so what I'm going to do is use an emergency ration. Okay, right, so the first things to place down are a food processor and a fridge before you even think about your farm. So let's go down to the next level where my farm's going to be. Okay, forgive that it's very dark. That's simply because I want to show doing the grow lights. Let's just put this stuff, let's put that there, and let's put the food processor there. Okay, let's put some light on the subject. My apologies for the darkness. Okay, now when you make your farm, the first thing to do is make sure that you've got your ground level, and then count 1, 2 blocks up. 1, 2, and on the third one you want to place a ceiling down. Next you want to place your grow light. So that will give us some light, but more importantly allow the crops to grow. So when you're on, so you do 1, 2, and on the third one is where you're going to place your grow light, and you're going to place it 2 blocks away from the wall. Okay, so 2 away. I'll show you why in a second. So I'm going to place it there. Right, now when you place your grow light, it's going to illuminate the 9 blocks underneath it. So what we're now going to need to do, is use my multi-tool, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip away these floor tiles and replace them with the grow pots. So 1 there, that's my center, and then I'm going to remove the 8 adjoining floor blocks, like so. See, there's my core. Definitely don't want to destroy that. Okay. Right, okay, now they're removed. Now what we do is I'm going to put down as many grow pots as I have, which is, so I'll have 6 I've got at the moment. I need to place 3 more there. Now if we go over to the, let's put a light over here because this is ridiculous. When you select your light, if you right click, you can choose from the different lights. These are best for the walls, these are best for the ceilings. So I'm going to place one of them. Let's put it over there. Oh yeah, ultra bright, but there you go, it's because it's not high enough. Right, let's click on the food processor to start with. The food processor is where you make more growing pots. Your large constructor is where you make the growing lights, and you also make your seeds, sprouts, from the food processor. So remember, the food processor is important for your sprouts and your growing pots. To make a growing pot you need steel plates, fibre and nutrient solution. To make nutrient solution you need rock dust, purified water and spoiled food. That's why I've been telling you to keep hold of all your spoiled food. Okay, so let's go grab some spoiled food. Now I've been storing it in the large constructor just to save space in my pocket. Let's grab these seeds. You're going to need the fibre as well, and rock dust. There's some spoiled food. Okay, nothing else in there I need to grab. Okay, now if we go up to my survival constructor, that's where I've stored some of my other items for the farm. Okay, so in here there's my spoiled food. Now in here what I want to do is make a load more rock dust. Gonna make a ton of it. Okay, got some rock dust. That we need as well. You'll remember for creating the nutrients or some of the other items. Okay, so let's grab that. Right, let's go back down. And we're not worried about doing grow lights yet because I've got enough for now. What we need to make, so there's spoiled food, there's rock dust, I need purified water. Okay, right, now to get purified water you are going to need to make a water generator. So use your large constructor, go to your devices. Oh, wait a minute, is it set to everything? Oh, that's something that will catch you out. You'll scroll down because of one of them has too many items. And then when you go to the others, you won't see anything. Remember to scroll up. Okay, so we need a water generator next. There it is. That gets us purified water for our farm. Notice the large constructor makes all the subcomponents for you, so no more messing around having to do that. Okay, we're going to need fuel packs for the water generator. So let's put that there. Okay, let's now go up a level to where the water is. Oops, up a bit too far there. And we'll stick the water generator just there. Well, alright, moved it out, never mind. Okay, let's fill it up. That's now going to keep making purified water for us. So you'll have your oxygen, got plenty of that now, and purified water. Right, okay, while that is making some purified water, let's go show you what my favourite recipe for food is. Okay, so back to the food processor. And what we're going to be eating, the best food in my humble opinion to make is canned vegetables. As you'll notice you need, oh it is tomatoes. So you need tomatoes, space durians and pumpkins, purified water and steel plates. The most important crops then, therefore, to start growing is tomatoes, space durians and pumpkins. So let's put space durian there, pumpkin there. I'll only have one of each for now, and tomato. Let's go plant them. And there we go. So you can see that one plant grow light will cater for 9 of these grow pots. And now what I need to do is slowly increase the amount of crops. What on earth was that? Slowly increase the amount of crops that I can grow. So each time you harvest the so when I harvest the tomatoes, space durians and pumpkins, I can come back to the food processor, and in order to make another seed, Oh, there's a timer. In order to make another seed, you can see you need 1 tomato, 5 purified water and 1 nutrient solution. So I can then, when I harvest the tomato, I'll be able to make another sprout. And I will keep making sprouts for all of these until I've got about 9 of each. When I've got 9 of each, I don't have to worry about food anymore. So at least I've got some crops growing. I need to make another 3 plant pots for this grow light. Once I've got these 9 plant pots planted, I will then make another grow light and another 9 plant pots, and I will keep expanding my farm out in that direction, away from the water, opposite direction to the water. And now what I can do is store food that I want to eat in the fridge. That will stop it from rotting, from going off. So this is very important, like I say, for when you start playing Empyrion. You've got to get your food and crops growing as soon as possible. Normally I wouldn't have done a farm until another 3 or 4 episodes, but I had to do it straight away. I've been in a rush. As you can see, my food was running out, my food bar was flashing, and I had to eat one of my emergency rations. I've only got 3 more, so I've got to be quick with this. Of course you can go and kill dinosaurs and creatures and get meat and cook it into pepperami, but I don't want to have to keep going out and doing that. So there we go. Anyway, there we are. That's how you create a farm. That's all what you need to do in order to get it up and running. Like I say, in the next episode you'll probably see a load more crops planted. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.